Hi Pisces, it's Lulu, my love with House of Oshun, and today I'm going to do your December 2018 reading, darling. All the information that you need will be in the description box. Okay. This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Pisces, the fish. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, whatever y'all got going on, whatever is happening in your life here, this is your overview for the month of December. Anything that happens in the month of December, you need to know that it's going to be all right. They're saying here that it's important for you to detach from drama. It says bring peace to troubled waters. And what that's giving me is that you may have to be the peacemaker in the month of October, December. I'm not editing these. You may need to be the peacemaker in the month of December. They're saying that there may be some quarrels, some bickering, differences of opinion, that it may escalate. So anything that escalates, it looks like you're going to have to be the peacemaker in this, in the month of December, darling. All right, let's see if we can get a good shuffle out. Angels, what is the overview for Pisces in the month of December, darling? Thank you, darling. All right, 3 cards. All right. Okay. There may be a decision that you need to make in the month of December. Whatever the decision is, whether it be something to do with family or relationships, because I don't feel like it's business. You're going to want to use your discernment moving forward, because when it's time for you to take action, and some of you will even be needing to pull back, allow your inner child to come out and play in order for you to move forward. There may be some creative endeavor, okay? There may be some creative endeavor that you will be working on or needing to bring your childlike enthusiasm into, which really helps, because, you know, when doing business, especially when it comes to our creative works, you will need to like keep that childlike flow, a childlike glow, and childlike imagination in the things that you do. Yeah, they're saying not to be so hard on yourself. Try to loosen the reins a little bit. Some of you even may even be young enough. You're young and you're ready to venture off on your own, or what do they mean by that? You may be taking a leap and not going against the grain, going against what is considered normal in your family, going against authority in some manner, is what I'm feeling when I heard that, loosening the reins. They just want you to make sure that when it's time for you to make a move, that you make a move in the month of December. For those of you who are high priestesses, I really feel as though a number of things, a lot of your cellular memory will be kicking in the month of December. You will begin to utilize different tools, different things that, okay, how does this work? It's coming in different ways. Hold on. The tools that you will be using that will come out of nowhere, basically. It's a part of your DNA, though. Some things that later on people may tell you that, oh, your great-grandmother used to do that or knew how to do that, you see. I feel like some of you will be joining some type of group. You'll be joining some type of group, or looking into, this feels like a spiritual group, though. Excuse me. Like there's some type of a spiritual group where you have lessons to learn. It could easily be an online course as well. But I just feel as though there are a number of lessons that you will begin to learn in the month of December that will carry you through 2019. And it's really based on you moving into a gathering stage overall. If that makes sense to you, darling, so much information. So you'll be moving into a gathering stage, right? There's a lot of studying. There's a lot of, because there's a newfound way of doing things. There's a new line of study coming in for you in the month of December. And it's really going to help you a whole lot in 2019. And overall, forever, everything that we learn helps us throughout our life. Yes? But I really feel as though some of you may be looking deeper into some of your spiritual beliefs and coming up with some things that others may not have realized in the past, Pisces. I don't know where they going with that. I could have asked them. Probably makes sense to one person. At the house of Oshun, that's all we need. 2 to 3 people. Makes sense to 2, 3 people. Now, let's go into the big girls and see what's going on for December 2019. Angels, what information do you have for my beautiful fish for December 2018? Thank you, darling. About 4 cards came out at the bottom, so we'll see what those are. All right. Y'all are in December really balancing out your mind, body, and spirit here. I really feel as though some of you may be in a space of trying not to give too much of yourself, right? You may be being pulled in different directions to do different things in different ways, and you're trying not to overdo it. It feels like in the recent past you may have been kind of off center. A number of things may have transpired that made you feel as though, you know what, I need to stay on top of my shit. I done helped everybody else with their stuff. It's time for me to get my stuff together. So that's what it feels like you are going through here. Recentering yourself, moving forward in December. By doing so, some of you will get to a point where you know your personal worth. Like, what am I worth? Right? You are in a space of feeling as though, if it doesn't make dollars, it don't make sense. Because you will. You walking through the door of value. Right up in there, you're going to begin to take into account, audit. It's an audit going on. What do you value? At the end of the day, what makes sense? What makes dollars? What makes sense? What makes dollars? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. But I just really feel as though you will be looking into this, right? Once you realize, this is what I'm worth, and I'm not being treated the way for how I feel like I should be treated, right? You go into this space of, it's really a space of spiritual abundance to me. That's what it's meaning to me right here. And it also feels as though, if that makes sense to you, whatever, we make up words over here. But I really feel like once you stand in your truth, stand in your power, center yourself, know what it is that you want moving forward on a personal note, not necessarily just the whole team. This is about what Pisces want right now. Some of you may be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Sagittarius, or whatever, but we're going to keep it moving. We're finna see in a minute, okay? I'm seeing here that once you walk through the door of value and really look at things for what they are, what you're going to keep, what you're going to spring cleaning. What am I keeping? What can I get rid of? What's an asset? What's a liability? Right? What's worth holding on to, and what can I let go? Right? So I really feel as though you will get into some spring cleaning. Right here it says that you will be walking away from old habits, emotional attachments. You are walking away from things that no longer serve you. You are walking away from a number of... You're walking away... Some of y'all walking away from a job. It's your life. Okay? Make sure them bills paid. But I do feel like you are releasing yourself from things that no longer serve you. Some of you are actually going into a space where you're ending a karmic cycle with people, places, and situations, whatever it is, all right? Because karma, you can look at it however you want to, but it's time for you to let some stuff go, right? So I really feel like you are walking away from things that no longer serve you. And by doing so, there are going to be a number of options available to you. Some of you have walked away from a situation, okay, or a person, and it feels as though a number of other situations and people gonna be available. Um, there's a lot of they're putting a lot of emphasis on health in the month of December. Some of you may be changing your diet, changing what it is that your diet on every level. I feel like, though, Pisces, you'll be changing your diet on every level, not just food, not just beverages, not just spiritually. You're changing your diet on levels. I'm seeing here where you will begin to use the sage wisdom that is provided to you from before you got here. Okay? And by doing so, some of you will be manifesting some newness into your life. You're manifesting all of, like, it's like you were informed to let some things go. And then you didn't really, you knew what you wanted moving forward, but you didn't know it was going to be this big. The things that will be available to you by you releasing some things. You let some shit go. Now some even better things have their space for some new stuff, right? So, I feel like there will be a Gemini, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Sagittarius, Taurus, whoever. There may be someone coming in to make an offer to you. And it's really some advice on which way to go and how to move forward. It could easily be an attorney. It could be someone offering you a job, or you're bidding on a house, or something of that manner. Or someone's making an offer, making a bid on your home. But whatever this is that's coming in, it feels like it's going to be, you're going to have so many ways to, there's so many different points of view when it comes to maybe some options that have to do with something medical. Okay, go back. We'll go back to the guy in a minute. Guy, girl, whoever it is. But with all of these options that will be available to you moving into December, I really feel as though there may be a little confusion when it comes down to it. It also feels like if it has something to do with medical, it feels like someone may be walking away from so-called traditional medicine, and going more onto a holistic approach, but then having to look at all of these different things that are available. And I really feel like there's someone who, not a witch doctor, but someone who's real good at herbs and different acupuncture, just different ways of helping you. They want you to take a wider look at things before making a firm decision, but I also feel like you'll have an aha moment moving forward. All right, let's go back. So with this person that's coming in to make an offer, maybe someone who lives at a distance from you, someone may even propose over the phone, or propose in a text message or some type of message. But what I'm seeing here is that this person does live at a distance from you. And that may even be that business proposal or that bid on the house or what have you that I was picking up as well. But I really feel as though with the offer that this person is making, you may turn that offer down, right? Whichever way. We'll clarify in a second here. Some of you may even be deciding to end your lease early, or oh, okay. Some of you may be deciding to leave everything behind. You may be breaking up with someone, or deciding to relocate, and you're leaving everyone behind, everything behind. You're just like, you know what? I don't have time for this. And you're packing your little bags and you're gone. I just really feel like you're not taking everything with you. You are really coming from a space of, there's a whole world out here for me. You're allowing things to end in order for new things to begin. And you're not answering any questions because I feel like you've already explained a number of things early on. You let folks know early. Now, they didn't believe you. I'm leaving on the 15th of December. Pisces ain't going nowhere. Watch Pisces still be here. 15th of December, Pisces said, kiss my ass, whatever. All right. So I see you moving into a meditative state in the month of December. I see you allowing things to just be, being very passive, for a while, because it feels as though you are in a space of any challenges that you face in the month of December that may be unknown to me, or anything that pops up for you. I just really feel like you're going to be okay, and you'll be okay, because as long as you are very using your I just feel like y'all going to be extra sensitive. And it may have already kicked in November, but I feel like you're going to be extra sensitive in the month of December. Excuse me. But when you move into this passive state, it feels like that a lot of action will be taking place under the surface. You will be more open and allowing to letting things happen. You know what I mean? Some of you may even need to make sure that you check your spam folders, or your check all of your emails. Some of you like, if you're anything like most of us, we have about 3-4 emails, right? So it's important for you to check all of your emails so that you won't miss out on something, because they're saying here that you will be coming from a passive space, but also very logical in your approach to everything. It's like you're just going to be sitting back and just taking your time to answer questions. You're taking your time to look over contracts, documents, or what have you. Excuse me. Whatever. I really feel like with you honing in on your feminine energy in the month of December, this is where some of you will really be accepting apologies that you may not receive from someone. Yes, this is how we graduate here at the House of Oshun. We don't sit up and wait for closure. Who want to be bitter the rest of their life? You know what I mean? Bitter about things. Well, they just need to tell me this, that, and the other. No, we're not waiting, okay? Because at the end of the day, they had their reason for doing it, and some stuff that happens, we allow it to happen. So moving forward, we're going to allow, things to work themselves out. Yes. So I just really feel like that's the space that you'll be in. You'll be very open to just reevaluating things and then allowing yourself to receive that closure. Some of you will be receiving closure from someone who may have owed you some money. Whatever. I'll look at these 4 cards because it looked like some shit did pop off. These were at the bottom. All right. So, by the end of the month, I'm seeing where things will be coming full circle for you. You will be achieving what it is that you have set out to. In the 1st of December, by the end of December, you will be achieving those things that you set out to by the end of December. Some of you may want to pull back on your spending because it just feels as though they want you to, with everything that is going on around Christmas, they're saying here that you're going to want to pull back because it feels like there may be someone who offers you a deal of some sort. And with this deal that they may be offering you, there may be a better deal, or you need to look into it further before making a decision. They're saying here that it's best to come from a space of saying that you moving in a sense that you ain't got it, instead of, I got it, so I ain't tripping on it. No, they want you to have some type of financial constraint because your stability at the end of the day is very important. They're also saying here that there may be some things that some of you may be looking at real estate and feeling like you can't. Some of you may be looking at real estate and feel like you can't purchase it. You don't have enough. Remember, if you come from a space of lack, it's different if you got it and then you're playing broke, right? But when you come from a space of lack, you attract more lack to you. So it's important for you to be thankful for what it is that you have moving forward. Come from a space of it's already yours. Do your gratitude and affirmations in the morning so that you can come from a space of I already have it. It's already mine. Okay. I really feel like there may be some type of, with the options that are available to you, people on the outside looking in may be kind of envious here, Pisces, but that's their problem. Yes. Ain't no sense in watching other folks and being jealous. That's the dumbest shit ever. All they need to do is worry about their grass. I'm saying here that by the end of the month, it's important for you to know that you have what it is that you need. You have everything that you need to move forward. It's kind of like if you had the magician, right? If I pulled the magician on that, you would want to come from a space of you have all of it intuitively, you have what you need physically, monetarily, whatever, blah 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 blah. You have what you need to move forward, and then you know that the universe has your back, and that's how you move. Yes, I feel like some of you will be honing in even more so on the deep mysteries. It's coming to you. Be open, child. If you're not intentionally doing this, some of the deep mysteries spiritually, we're going to leave it at that. I ain't getting deep up in that. Whatever. Okay. But I do feel here that there may be a Sagittarius or a Scorpio coming in toward the end of the month. Someone who is very... they move before they think, and then they move. They think move. Like right when they think, they own it, right? I really feel like this person is drawn to you. Some of you may have been doing candle work to bring them to you. But at the end of the day, I just feel like they're very drawn to you, but they may be very jealous, whoever this person is. I feel as though they are looking at you as a person who is very mysterious. They can't figure you out. So when they come toward you, it makes for arguments because they really don't know what to say to you, and it feels like you don't move the way that they would want you to, or do the things that they would want you to. So they just like, on your ass. This is by the end of the month here. I just feel as though, someone feels as though they don't want you to be happy without them, right? By no means, but you'll see this coming before it happens here. All right. Now, I'm also seeing here where by the end of the month, it's going to be important for you to balance out the polarities, the give and take and everything still by the end of the month. And also, there may be someone getting pregnant by the end of the month. I really feel like someone who feels like they're infertile, they can't make babies, or it's possibly that they're Scorpio or Sagittarius. They may be saying they can't make babies. Somebody lied to me like that back in the day. Had a baby. All right. I fell for it. Whatever. Don't fall for it, Pisces. Unless you're ready for it. All right. So, the last thing that I see here is that there may be some arguments, some type of hostilities by the end of the month. I don't know what moon is coming up in December. That this is a lunar cycle around the time that this will happen. A lot of things will be revealed to you because it feels like you will be blocking and cutting someone off and welcoming in some new love. But before you welcome in this new love, you're going to come from a space of nurturing yourself. Your self-care, knowing your value even more so. So it just really feels like December is going to be a month of you getting more familiar with yourself, you beginning to see things for what they are in the month of November. Yes, darling. For those of you who, let's see what this is. They're saying here, it's important for you to have, when you take that goddess break by the end of the month, that it is important for you to go ahead and have those spiritual conversations that need to be had. There's an offering that needs to be made. You know who you are. Whoever needs to make an offering around that. This feels like a new moon or possibly a crescent moon, right? But I really feel as though it's you're going to want to do this, right? For those of you who have been dealing with anyone that you've been dealing with that you couldn't put your finger on certain things about them, but you just allow things to play out. By the end of the month, some things will be revealed to you as far as the person's true intent, because I really feel like there's some deceit going on by the end of the month. Let's see if we can clarify that. I'm gonna go. What is this deceit for Pisces? Yeah, there will be a decision that you will need to make by the end of the month. It could be between two people or two places to move to, because I really feel like a travel here or relocation. What is this deceit for Pisces? What is this? All right, that's a Cancer. So I do feel like there's movement. So there's a choice between making things happen. This may be some self-deceit as well, okay? We're going to take it these two ways. Here's the first way. If it's self-deceit, you have a decision to make between what you're capable of doing and what it is that you need to assert yourself, focus on, and master your emotions to go toward one thing. So you either going to choose one thing to go toward, or you're going to just sit in la la land. As far as the deceit, I feel as though if it's self-deceit, with you needing to make this choice, with you needing to make this choice, excuse me, with you needing to make this choice, with you needing, I'm sorry, so irritating. Only when I sit down to do videos, I promise. With you needing to make this choice, you're gonna either sit up and be in a dream world, be all delusional about how something could happen, this could happen. If I make this move, this will happen. You know, some of y'all gonna either by the end of the month, you're either gonna sit and be thinking that you can't make a move. You don't. You're overthinking. What option you want to take by the end of the month. This could be a matter of the heart, or this could be something with your creative endeavors. By the end of the month, you just feel like, I don't know which way to go. Nah, you gonna have to make a choice. Do you sit up and I feel like it could be romantic, right? So either you sit up and be delusional, and that's that self-deceit, because you need to choose something and just start moving toward it, or you'll be honest with yourself and go ahead and go with what makes more sense, right? And I feel like there will be a lot of forward movement. A lot of y'all would choose to ride the chariot of ascension. A lot of y'all going to be on that Merkaba by the end of the month. And I also feel like there may be a spiritual retreat that you'll be going to. I don't even know if they have them in December, Chad. But it feels like there may be a spiritual retreat. Some of you may be deciding on which way to go with that. But I just feel like there's going to be a number of options, whatever it is, that will be available to you. And you have to make a choice between make one choice out of all these options. Like you have all these options here, then you have this one choice here. You're going to have to make a choice. It's on you. It's your life. I just feel like you're very guarded on your decision on that. So that's the one way I look at that deceit. The other way that I'm looking at that deceit is some of you may feel as though the person that you are with isn't, you don't know if you want, this is either you or someone outside of you, okay? But it just feels like there's a decision that needs to be made from someone, may be a player, and they don't know if they want to just, stick with this one person. Is it worth it? Is this something I want to move forward with? Because this person lives further from you than these other people. So it feels like either you or someone in your energy, someone has a number of options. I'm talking about a lot of them. And then there's this one option that is worthy, actually, of the attention of moving forward. And that could be the deceit, someone not making a decision by the end of the month. I pray this message makes sense for you. I'm trying to slow them down a little bit, y'all. But when I slow them down, the information slow down. About to turn up. Whatever. I love y'all. Bye.